Let's talk about sports, baby. From the stands of a sports fan, my man Pots and Pans, what's the deal? First and foremost out the gate, we talking about the NBA All-Star Weekend Slam Dunk Contest out the gate. We want to say congratulations to Kashad Johnson. He won the 2026 AT&T Slam Dunk Contest, out-dunking Carter Bryant in the final round. Jackson Hayes and Jace Richardson also showcased their creativity in the high-flying, action-packed competition at NBA All-Star Saturday night. Johnson's victory marks a major milestone for the Miami Heat forward, who has quickly made a name for himself this season. Now, if you're looking on the green screen, that's this fella right here. I watched the entire thing, and I watched it live. Let me. All right, so congratulations to Kashad Johnson. You know, all respect to him. He earned it, you know, with the competition and situation and circumstances at hand. Congratulations. Was I impressed? Do I think he deserved to win? No. I'll tell you a little bit more as we go on. You can call me biased. It is what it is. I think he did good. He brought a lot of entertainment. Too much dancing for me, fam. He got to doing a Dougie every damn time, bro. Every time. And to be honest with you, he missed a couple, like his first attempts. Now, I guess that shouldn't take away from it, but it kind of does. Because, I mean, we see what you're already trying to do, and it's like you can't really do it. You can't execute it. But it depends on the circumstance. So, I want to say all this. Kashad Johnson, he has some great dunks. Don't get me wrong. Some of them seem a little basic, but it is what it is. I can't dunk like that, let alone dunk, so it is what it is. But in a dunk contest, come on, man. Now, trust me, there were worse. Jackson Hayes probably did the worst, bro. I'm talking about as long as you can dunk and hang on the rim, you probably did better than Jackson Hayes. He did the most basic open space, open lane dunks that you could probably ever get. Fast break dunks that you could ever get, bro. Jackson Hayes, I was disappointed you even showed up. You probably, from the highlights I've seen, probably has some of the best in-game dunks. But this dunk contest just wasn't for you, Jackson Hayes. Now, Carter Bryant, he made it to the finals. That's Carter Bryant. That's Spurs right here. He did straight. I'm not going to lie. And Kashad Johnson, he did all right. He did some basic stuff, and he repeated a dunk that he missed in the first round, and he made it successfully in the second round. It is what it is. Let me get to Jace Richardson, because this is where my bias might come in. Jace Richardson, drafted from Michigan State, number 25 pick in the 2025 draft. Son of Jason Richardson. And actually played into that before his intro. For his intro coming out for the dunk contest saying Jay Richardson continues, or Jay Richardson reignited, I say. So they show highlights of his dad, and his first dunk was very similar to one of his dads that he won in a slam dunk contest. I'm going to say, I ain't going to say they didn't rob him, because he missed his dunks. But Jace Richardson chose some guy to throw him a lob off the backboard. And he could not successfully execute it, bro. And I'm sitting there watching like, he was about to put on a spectacular dunk, bro. He was about to throw it off the backboard, catch it, do a three. Oh my God, he was about to do the 3-6, bro. You can see it. And he was going to do it. But the lob wasn't there. Oh, my little heart, bro. Oh, my little heart. I felt so bad for Jace, because the little dude could have set it on fire. But you can't choose dudes like that to be throwing you the lob, fam. At a certain point, I would have just got one of the players. Man, just throw me the lob. You see what he trying to do. He done messed up twice. I need to stir one from you. Oh, my God. Jace Richardson, bro, I'm looking forward to you. Do it again next year, please. But you got to choose somebody better to give you the lob, fam. I don't know who that dude was. But he can't do it no more. Pause. He can't do it. And Kashad Johnson, the only other thing I wanted to say, I ain't going to lie. He put on a show. But, man, when he came out, he came out with E40 because I guess he's from the Bay, right? But he plays for Miami. So his first dunk was him dunking over E40. E40 under the net, fresh in the mug, head down. And then he jumps over him. Jumped straight over E40. I ain't gonna lie, I was so scared. I'm like, please don't hit E40. Don't knock his beanie off. And he successfully jumped over, not even touching him at all. So I'm going to give him that. But he missed the first time, and then he went again and again got it the second time, jumping over E40s. But shout out to Kashad Johnson, 2026 AT&T Slam Dunk Contest winner. What was your thoughts? What you think about the performance? Did you see it? Do you think it was fair? Go off in the live chat. Oh, I also feel like the grading. Let me get on those judges. The dunk contest judges were, I don't know what kind of grading they doing. I don't know if it's you choose 40 through 50 or if it's 0 through 50 as a score. But everybody giving somebody 45, 44.5, 46, 47, 49, 50s. They giving out 50s. I think they were giving out 50s too easily. 49s, 47s. Dwight Howard, you was doing too much, fam. Per usual. You was doing too much with your grading, bro. Like, I feel like they were all grading on some type of ridiculous curve. I'm like, can they not do 20s and 30s? Because some of these dunks are 20s and 30s. They're not 40s. So that's what I want to know. What is the grading for these dunk contests as well? Because I remember them holding up 9s and 10s and 4s and 5s and 6s. Now they got the whole electronic. Man, I sound like an old dude, bro. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat, in the comments, or call into the show 313-466-4386. Okay. All right, so I got other topics. All NBA All-Star Weekend related. So getting into the next topic. Excuse me, let's get on. What's this next joint? Oh yeah, of course, the Shooting Stars. This is the Shooting Stars one. AllNBA.com information, by the way. So the Shooting Stars event, the Team Knicks actually caught fire to win the 2026 Kids Shooting Stars competition at NBA All-Star Saturday night, scoring 47 points to defeat Team Cameron with 38 points. They had 38 points inside the Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California. Led by Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, alongside Knicks legend Allen Houston. Team Knicks delivered a clutch performance across the time shooting course to secure the title in the final round. The annual event, oh man, excuse me, fix this light. The annual event featured 4 teams of NBA stars, legends competing in the fast-paced shooting challenge. It were 4 different teams. They had Team All-Star with Scotty Barnes, Chet Holmgren, and Richard Hamilton. They had Team Cameroon, Jalen Johnson, Con Knippel, and Corey Maggette. Team Harper was Ron Harper Sr., Ron Harper Jr., and Dylan Harper. And then you had Team Knicks, Bronson, Towns, and Houston. In the second round format, teams rotated through 7 shooting locations with 110 seconds on the clock. And the 2 top squads advanced to the championship round where the Knicks' hot shooting sealed the victory for them. Yo, my green screen is looking crazy right now. But anyway, long story short, congratulations to the Knicks for winning this. You know, their version of a championship. And it was Jalen Brunson's dad, by the way, Rick Brunson, who was their celebrity ball passer, because they had to have somebody to pass them the ball while they go to the shooting spot. Different spots on the court where they shoot, give them different points, either 2s or 3s, basically. A couple shots around the mid-range, about 4 altogether, probably on the 3-point line, including one that's close to the logo or on the logo, so I should say. Very interesting. I actually like this event outside the 3-point and dunk contest and the actual, I guess, All-Star. I actually like this event. You know, different spots where you just straight up shoot the ball. How can you do? Off the glass or whatever. They got one right under the basket. One person even missed one under the basket. You know what I'm saying? So anything can happen, but it just show, hey, it all adds up. How can you shoot? What's your game? And I love that they had legends on here too. Each team had an NBA legend. So it just be like, oh, because they had Rip Hamilton out there from my 2004 Detroit Pistons championship. Great year, great squad. So he's a legend to me. So Rip Hamilton was out there. He didn't even do too good. I ain't gonna lie. He really didn't do good at all on Team All-Star. They only had like 16 points starting it off. It is what it is. But I actually like this event. I don't know what you think about it, but this is one I think they should keep and or improve on. This is pretty nice. One thing I want to talk about, Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson and his father, Rick Brunson. I don't know what kind of relationship they got. I imagine this is like any other average dad or parent-child relationship, but Big Dog is like, he comes out, they give him the microphone, they say, yeah, how you feel? Basically, he like, I'm not having fun. I'm thinking it's about to be a laugh or a joke behind it. He said it with a straight face, I'm not having fun. I'm like, what? And then she like, yeah, I guess, all right, hopefully, maybe you have fun later. You know how reporters clean it up. After the game, Knicks win. You know what I'm saying? They asked Jalen again. They like, so are you having fun now? He like, no, I'm never having fun when I'm with him. He pointed to his dad. I said, damn, on live national TV? Yo, they must have got fresh off an argument or something. I'm like, damn. He pointed straight. I'm never having fun when I'm with this guy. I'm like, whoa. I'm talking about straight face. Camera pan in on Rick Brunson. I was like, oh my God. Yo, that was wild. I don't know if you saw that, but that was wild. But yeah, that's all I had to say. NBA shooting stars competition. The Knicks got that one. Good game, by the way. I mean, good event. I like that event. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show 313-466-4386. What's the next one we got? Oh, dang, man. Dame Lillard, man. So Dame Lillard makes history winning his third three-point contest. Damian Lillard wins his third State Farm three-point contest at NBA All-Star Saturday night, scoring 29 points in the final round to edge Devin Booker with 27 points inside Intuit Dome. Lillard previously captured the title in 2023 and 2024, and with his victory, joins Larry Bird and Craig Hodges as the only player in NBA history with 3 three-point contest championships. What's going on with my green screen? My light, we're going to get that together. He advanced from a stacked 8-player field featuring Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell, Con Knipple, Bobby Portis Jr., and Norman Powell. Excuse me. Now, this is an event I didn't actually catch. Like, I caught, like, literally Devin Booker's last shot. Like, I literally turned it on when Devin Booker was shooting his last shot and missed it, and I just saw everybody's face. I was like, dang. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, okay, he lost. And then I look, and then the next thing you know, they show Dame Lillard standing in the middle of the court next to the trophy. I said, ain't no way he just won, bro. And he won. I said, ain't no way this man just won, and he's literally not even playing. I can't even say on the bench. Dame Lillard ain't even, like, suited. Still recovering from an ACL injury. And my man's just won the three-point contest. Now, he spoke on it during his speech, too. He said, I just want to do stuff that add on to my legacy. And this definitely does it, if you ask me. Winning a three-point contest with a torn ACL recovery, on a torn ACL recovery, is kind of crazy to me. It's kind of crazy. So, I think this was one for the books, per usual. Per usual. Oh, man. That was just crazy. I, like, literally cut the TV on. I'm saying, did Dame Lillard just win the three-point contest? Devin Booker was apparently this close, but ran up short. Pause. But let me know what you think, man. Go off in the live chat, in the comments, call into the show, 313-466-4386. How do you feel about an injured player? Should he even been a part of it? Do you think that was even fair? I mean, apparently he was, so they technically let a handicapped man beat them. That's not funny, but it's real. Like, they really did. Hey, but let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. 313-466-4386. This is another interesting event during NBA All-Star Weekend I want to highlight. I usually like to talk about this. This is the celebrity basketball game. This usually happens on Friday of NBA All-Star Weekend. Team Giannis defeated Team Anthony 65-58 in a 2026 Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. Rome Flynn earned MVP honors, leading Team Giannis in a star-studded matchup featuring celebrities, athletes, and entertainers from across sports and pop culture. Player rosters for the 2026. See, here's the thing. Okay. All right. This is what I want to say. I'm always interested in the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game because this is a chance for, like they said, athletes, former athletes, celebrities, actors, singers, dancers, anybody that you know, people from pop culture, come out and just play basketball. It's really a non-contact, non-injury sport that you can see your celebrities. They don't have to wear pads. You can just see their whole face, see them maybe outside of their element. And it's very it's entertaining to me. Because I'm like, dang, I didn't know such and such could hoop. Dang, I didn't know such and such. Keenan Allen was going off. Keenan Allen was actually going off in this game. Wide receiver for the Los Angeles Chargers. So, and then you got Keegan-Michael Key from Detroit, actor. GloRilla was in it. I didn't watch too much of her playing, but I saw she had some long ass hair for some reason. But yeah, it was interesting. Now, the thing about it now is the whole thing is, how many celebrities do you know from this game? How many names do you really know? Now, these are the people that participated, celebrities. Keegan-Michael Key, Badshah, GloRilla, Jeremy Lin, actual former NBA player Jeremy Lin, Taylor Frankie Paul, Nicholas Van Steenberg, Shams Charania, basically Shams from ESPN, Amon-Ra St. Brown from the Lions, my guy, Keenan Allen, Kafu, Cody Jones, Jenna Bandy, Adrian Nunez, Taco Fall, former NBA player, Matt Ishbia, Rick Schnarl, Rome Flynn, Simu, Andre DeGrasse, Dylan Wang, and Jason Williams, a.k.a. White Chocolate, former NBA player and legend. I only knew about maybe 25% of them names. These other ones, I don't really know who they are. Dylan Wang, Chinese actor and singer, Olympic gold medalist, 7 times, Olympic gold medalist, Andre DeGrasse. Let me see. Upcoming Avengers Doomsday actor Simu Lee. Okay. Rome Flynn. A couple of these people I didn't know. A lot of these people. Personalities. Jenna Bandy, Singer, songwriter, and viral hitmaker Adrian Nunez. Don't know nothing about her or him. So, Love Island standout Nicholas Vandersteeb. Whatever. I don't know a lot of these names. So, there's just a bunch of random people at my point where I'm just like, I don't even know these people. So, I'm assuming when you get old enough or you get older as you keep watching this celebrity game, you ain't going to know too many people. That's my old ass. But that's where we are. It is what it is. It's a privilege to be here. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat, in the comments, or call into the show, 313-466-4386. Is the celebrity game something that you are even interested in NBA All-Star Weekend? I am. Now, I'm going to make this one right here very brief. The Castro Rising Stars event. Probably my least favorite event. Don't get me wrong. Very good games between these young boys out here, young men. VJ Edgecombe. You can see Cooper Flagg, but he ain't even play this weekend. He was injured. You got Stephon Castle, I believe. I don't know who this guy is, but it's usually the young boys that's making noise on a team that's relatively recently drafted. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't that interested in. They were playing good game. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't really want to see this game. I got bored after a while. They did tournament style too, so it was 4 teams and did all this, and they played the tournament. It was just like, bro, I don't feel like watching all of that, bro. That's too much. So this is probably the event that I would advise them to get up out of here. That's the one that I would advise. The Rising Stars event, I didn't like that. And it's interesting because there is another event that they had that I actually did like. Contrary to popular belief, North Carolina A&T and Hampton University played in the NBA HBCU Classic presented by AT&T. North Carolina AT&T actually beat Hampton 71-70 on Trent Middleton Jr.'s free throw with 0.4 seconds to play, claiming victory. It was more like 4 seconds, and then Hampton couldn't go down and score. But, claiming victory in the HBCU Classic, trailing 70-68 after Jalyke, Wyatt connected on both free throws. AT&T. Oh, A&T, excuse me. Driving layup connected through a contact. Basically, it was a close game. It came down to the end, and it came down to free throw. A free throw that was made. This is why you're supposed to make your free throws, ladies and gentlemen. Eat your vegetables. Free throw that sealed the game. Hampton had 4 seconds to come down the court. Had a really good shot, actually. Good floater, went up, actually went in the basket, swirled around, and went out. That was a tough one. Not gonna lie for Hampton. But I feel like he had a little bit more time where he could have went down and probably did a little bit better layup or something. I don't know. I get it. He didn't have to rush the float. He probably could have did a little bit smoother, and it would have went right in. Oh, man, it was crazy. It was a good game, though. And I wish more HBCU teams and stuff would be showcased. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I think these teams were like 9-13 or 9-17 and 12-13 or something. They were barely over 500, if at all. I do want to say that. So I'm wondering how the heck did they even choose these teams, because both of them were record-wise pretty trash. HBCU-wise. But, hey, either way, let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show, 313-466-4386. Here, I got another topic for you. We're going to run through this real quick, too. Oh, man, look at that. Listen, we talking about Malik Beasley. Let me get that up off the screen. Talking about Malik Beasley, former Detroit Piston, by the way. This coming from ESPN.com. Free agent Malik Beasley has signed a deal to play in Puerto Rico for Grammy Award-winning artist Bad Bunny and his professional basketball team, the Santurce Crabbers. Both parties told ESPN Shams on Friday the team's reason in the Superior Nación, or the BSN, Baloncesto. I don't know. The BSN League begins in March. Beasley has been under investigation for improper gambling allegations in the NBA since last year. This gives Beasley the opportunity to showcase his skills ahead of the 2026 free agency as he awaits a ruling on the NBA investigation. Very unfortunate situation for the boy Malik Beasley as far as being part of this gambling investigation. It did look kind of crazy, though. This is when he played for the Milwaukee Bucks, I believe, in the 2023-2024 season, if I'm not mistaken. They're investigating the game with, like, the Portland Trail Blazers and something else. But basically, they said, hey, it was looking too crazy. The odds were too crazy, and you actually just fell within that. It looked weird, fam. So, we're investigating you right now. So, a lot happened. He got basically, like, evicted from his downtown Detroit condo, and I only know this because I read local news here in Metro Detroit, and it was all over local news. Got evicted from his condo, or I believe they said he did, and then he paid it off or something. I don't know. Long story short, he was in the news for the wrong reason. He was a great player, good shooter that Detroit Pistons depended on, and now he playing in Puerto Rico. I don't know if I even said that right. But he's, it happens sometimes, man. To be honest, Taco Fall playing in China, Malik Beasley playing in Puerto Rico, that's technically still the United States. So he's still playing right here in this country. It ain't even like he out of country. But is he overseas? Is Puerto Rico considered overseas because you got to fly over a sea? It's just a question that the hood want to know. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat. I don't know nothing about the hood. But, that's Malik Beasley. I just wanted to catch up on that story, especially being a Pistons fan myself. I always wonder because, like I said, he was a great shooter and dependable player. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show, 313-466-4386. Chris Peasy, CP3, APnews.com. This is coming from the Associated Press. Chris Paul, the point guard, who's a 12-time All-Star selection and 2-time Olympic gold medalist, announced his retirement on Friday in the caper of a 21-season career that will surely merit induction into the Basketball Hall of Fame. That's all questionable, fam. Paul made the announcement on the first day of the NBA's All-Star weekend at home in Los Angeles. Paul spent his final season, an abbreviated one, with the Clippers, who sent him home in December and wound up trading to Toronto earlier this month, and then they Toronto ended up waiving them probably like, I think it was 3 days ago, just earlier this week. But the Raptors knew Paul would never play in Toronto, and that begged the question about whether the Wake Forest legend would try to finish the season with another team in pursuit of the thing he never got, an NBA title. The answer came Friday. He's done. He said last summer that he was hating missing events with his children, and over the last few years, now he can devote himself to his family and other interests. You definitely can, sir. Man, we already knew he was retiring. He said that earlier this season. I think that was with expectations of a possible, what they call a victory lap. Going around for your last season, visiting all the stadiums for the last time, and they all kind of give you their, happy for your career. Here's all the memories you had in this stadium type thing, and everybody pay their respects. It only happens to certain players, certain legends. CP3, I think he was aiming to get his. Just didn't happen that way. So it's unfortunate. CP3 retiring in the middle of the season. Like literally, like they consider this the middle of the season, All-Star break. But he's out of there, man. We knew this was last year, but did we know it was going to end like this? Huh? Nah, I don't think we knew that. But, man, I do want to put my respect on Chris Paul. Not like a personal favorite of mine or anything like that, but, just as a man, being successful, playing a sport that you love, doing something that you love, being successful, becoming a millionaire, and just want to be around your kids now. I got to respect that. So, shout out to Chris Paul. Unfortunately, you had to go out that way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't get the victory lap. That's why when people say the thing about LeBron, they say, man, I think this is last year. Bro, you really think LeBron is about to just end his career just like that without telling nobody before the season? No, bro. It is too much money on the floor for LeBron not to tell people ahead of time that he's retiring. He is going to get a victory lap for sure, and rightfully so. And I'm not a LeBron fan, basketball-wise. But I'm not about to sit up here in front like the man don't deserve a victory lap. And every stadium will sell out, jam-packed, every event for the entire season everywhere he goes. As soon as, and the NBA knows that, he knows that. So he's not about to just say, I'm done after the last game of the season. No, he's going to tell people a season ahead. LeBron James. I just want to put that out there. It's not about to be, this is not his last year, fam. I actually think he's going to wait for Bryce or wait for playing 25 years. 25-year, quarter century, and he's done. And that's pretty hard. I ain't going to lie. Pause. But let me know what you think, man. Chris Paul out of there, retiring mid-season. How does that make you feel about his legacy as the point guard? Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show, 313-466-4386. Another topic. I think this is super interesting. This is coming from KCTV5.com. For the second year in a row, the Big 12 Conference is generating some buzz with the surface it will play the Big 12 men's and women's basketball tournaments on. On Wednesday, the conference and ASB Glass 4 announced that a state-of-the-art full LED video sports floor will be debuted at the 2026 Phillips 66 Big 12 men's and women's basketball tournaments. It will be the first official competition the ASB Glass 4 has been used for in the United States. Officials said the innovative court design meets the standards of modern hardwood courts and allows dynamic, interactive digital graphics and capabilities impossible on traditional courts. The ASB glass floor was used in the 2024 NBA All-Star Game and has been featured in the EuroLeague professional games and FIBA-sanctioned competitions. It will be on display for the first time on Wednesday, March 4th. This is in the Big 12, by the way, just to let you know. March 4th. For the men's and women's college basketball games, tournaments. When the Big 12 men's and women's tournament begins in T-Mobile Center in Kansas City, it will also be used for the men's tournament, which begins Tuesday, March 10th. During each game, the Big 12 said visual effects on the court will include dynamic court designs, shot charts, interactive games for fans during timeout, and immersive animations following key plays and moments. I think that's the dopest thing ever, bro. This is sports evolved. LED floors that can track the ball, where they're shooting from, be a little bit more accurate for the referees. Now, they just really got to track like the player's movement. When the ball is attached to a certain player, does their foot go out of bounds technically? Who hit the ball last before when? Like, once they start tracking that, we talking about some real stuff. But this is a good start if you ask me. From the stands of a sports fan, I love this, bro, for basketball. This is just the start. Wait till it gets to the NBA and it's common. I'll give it within 20 years where it's just regular daggula. It's showing key shooting charts from the, you can see it. Oh my God, bro. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see it. Shot charts, how accurate your player is in certain spots. They can even see it. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe even during practice, coaches can draw out plays a lot better for their players. Close out the arena, and y'all, while y'all practicing, draw out plays right there on. Oh my God, I love this. This is where sports need to go. LED fields, courts, rings, all that. Balls, paws. But let me know what you think. Do you think LED courts for basketball should be in all leagues? NBA, college, and all college conferences. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. Couple more topics. I want to talk about this because Winter Olympics are in effect right now. This is coming from APnews.com, the Associated Press. Handle with care. That's the message from gold medalist Breezy Johnson at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics after she and other athletes found their medals broke within hours. This is her behind us right here. Olympic organizers are investigating with maximum attention after a spate of medals have fallen off their ribbons during celebrations of the opening weekend of the games. Quote, "Don't jump in them. I was jumping in excitement and it broke. I'm sure somebody will fix it. It's not crazy broken, but a little broken." This is women's downhill ski gold medalist Johnson, when she said after she won on Sunday, by the way. This is last week Sunday. TV footage broadcast in Germany captured the moment. Biathlete Justice Strelo realized the mixed relay bronze he won Sunday had fallen off the ribbon around his neck and clattered to the floor as he danced along to a song with teammates. His German teammates cheered as Strelo tried without success to reattach the medal before realizing a smaller piece, seemingly the clasp, had broken off and was still on the floor. It isn't the first time the quality of Olympic medals have come under scrutiny. Following the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris, some medals had to be replaced after athletes complained they were starting to tarnish or corrode, giving them a mottled look likened to crocodile skin. Oh my God, for you to get all this publicity, be considered the world's greatest athletes, I've been hearing some crazy stories. One thing is about the medals. Another thing is about the pay. They really don't get paid a lot. Like, they only really get paid if they score in the top something, and depending on their country, if that even means anything. And then they get sponsorships based on it. If they don't get sponsorships, they really just living off having a regular job and just practicing, which is kind of crazy to me. So to know that, and to know that for a little while now, I'll say that the medals have either been tarnished, broken, or just low quality. What is that saying about our Olympics meeting or committee or whatever that is? What is this saying about them? What is this? How do you feel as an athlete hearing about them? And then I don't know about the living conditions, but I hear they be out there on some freaky rabbit stuff. That's neither here nor there. But just the whole rumors around Olympics, and then this ain't a rumor. This ain't alleged. This is live. And this is happening. I remember the Summer Olympics when they were saying that the medals was looking crazy. I remember them saying there's not real gold or bronze or silver, which it kind of makes sense. But it's like, for the Olympics, the best in the world, I feel like you could make a couple gold, silver, and bronze medals for these players. Call me crazy. You shouldn't be making too many, right? And you make it on once every couple years? Come on, man. Give these people some quality awards that they deserve, man. Give them real gold medals, real silver, real bronze, so when they go broke, if they go broke, or let's just say they need it, they can pawn them joints or sell them and get some real money. This is extremely disrespectful to our athletes, if you ask me personally, but let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show, 313-466-4386. Last topic, man. I got to get up out of here, family. Or do I? NBCnews.com, an emotional interview after he earned the bronze medal in the men's 20-kilometer biathlon at the 2026 Milan Cortina Games on Tuesday. Sturla Holm Lagreed surprised audiences with an unprompted personal confession. This is my man's right here. Right? Not my man's, but this is him we talking about. 3 months ago, he said he cheated on, quote, the love of his life, the most beautiful and kindest person, end quote. He continued, said, quote, I told her a week ago, and it's been the worst week of my life. I had a gold medal in life, and there's probably a lot of people out there who look at me differently now, but I only have eyes for her. Sports has taken a bit of a back seat these past couple of days. Yeah, I wish I could share this with her, end quote. He's 28 years old. He brought up the topic by saying that he wanted to share this moment with someone who might not be watching today. I'm not laughing, bro. Without naming her ex-partner, his ex-partner, he said that he met her 6 months ago. She broke up with him once. He told her about him cheating on her. He confessed that he cheated. And he didn't mention her name. We all know who it is. Karuchi! Yo, family. Yo, listen. Let me say this. I'm going to be on some real 100 stuff right now. I got two sides to this. One, you look like a goddamn on fool. But he knows this. He said, I'm going to commit social undoing right now. He said, I know I'm doing that by putting myself out here looking like a fool. And you look like a fool. He like, but I don't want to walk away feeling like I didn't try everything to get her back. I got to respect that as a man, bro. I'm not even going to lie. I respect that as a man. If you really, really want somebody, you value somebody, you know what I'm saying? No matter what your relationship was, and you really want them, man, you really got to put in everything because you don't want to walk away with any regrets. Let me tell you that. You don't want to do that. So give it your all. Put it all out there. And he did. Looking goofy as ever. But it ain't going to stop his motion. Let's be real. He got motion. He is winning bronze. He got 2 bronze medals. So it ain't like he get gold. Let's put it out there. But he is winning medals. He winning in the top 3. So you got to give it to him. He's a biathlete. I mean, he plays 2 sports, fam. Very, very well at that. So I got to give it to my dog. Yeah, you look goofy as hell. And you embarrassed her. Her and her family. Women is tearing him up on social media. For real, for real. In German or whatever, Norwegian, excuse me. They're like, yeah, how you gonna embarrass her like that? We sorry that he embarrassed you. All this other stuff. But, oh, man. Yeah, man, 2 sides to that. But let me know what you think about that situation. My man's not only admitting to his girl that he cheated, but then basically begging for her back on TV. Yo, that's wild. Oh, man. Yo, you kind of screwed yourself, bro. You screwed yourself, bro. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show, 313-466-4386. Step up out of here. Had a good time. Had a good night. Went to talk about some sports. NBA All-Star Weekend. Day 1 and 2 just wrapped up. Day 3 going on tomorrow. Sunday, February 15th. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. I also lost my aunt on February 14th, 7 years ago. That was 2019 now? So rest in peace to my aunt Renee. Rest in peace to my aunt Renee. Love to my cousins, Antoine, CC, Dion, Berto. Probably shouldn't have put their names out there, but I love y'all if y'all ever see this. Yeah, man, just a real tough day, real heavy emotional. I spend a lot of time with my son today, like I always do. Man, life is valuable. Life is valuable. Value your own life the most, and the ones around you. But definitely value your own, because you can't pour from an empty cup. Take your health serious. Take your life serious. Family, all of that. I don't want to preach. Just kind of in my feelings. Kind of in my mode. Hey, man, appreciate you for kicking with KCMC. From the stands of a sports fan. Make sure you hit that like button, that love button, that share button, subscribe button, tell a friend to tell a friend, comment. Go off in a live chat. Comments. I'll always reply back. And don't call into the show. 313-466-4386. We out.